Just before 10 on Monday, we learned 2 children who were part of an Amber Alert had been found safe.
We are so grateful. We are so grateful that no one else was injured during this incident.
Dallas police say the children's father abducted them and then took his own life in this apartment complex Monday morning. But there are questions surrounding the Amber Alert and why people didn't get notified on their phones. First, Dallas police found 26-year-old LaTiffany Rogers dead in her apartment Sunday evening around 8. Her 2 young boys were gone too, but an Amber Alert wasn't immediately issued. Sergeant Warren Mitchell explains why.
We had to do some investigative work. We had to obtain information. We had to confirm information. We just don't want to recklessly put out Amber Alert when there's not an actual Amber Alert. But once we found that information out, then we released it immediately.
That regional Amber Alert did go out at 6:30 this morning. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children received the alert at 6:50. But unlike statewide Amber Alerts, a regional alert like today's, which covered parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana, will not push a text notification to your phone. Instead, shortly after 7, missing posters began popping up on social media channels. By 7:30, Dallas PD tactical and SWAT teams were outside the complex on Abrams Road, eventually deciding to breach the door 2 hours later and recover both children inside unharmed. In Dallas, I'm David Goins.